Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Welcome to your reading for January 23rd to the 29th. I'm really excited for your energy here. You have the cards that came out of abundance and gratitude. The abundance says, all my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectations. And the card of gratitude is encouraging you to count your blessings and to thank in advance in order to help, I don't know, to create an easy flow of energy to draw and attract this more in your direction. You do have Jupiter over there in fire sign of Aries, and this energy is definitely allowing you to bring in a more of the abundance that you would like. And so this focusing your energy in a way that where you visualize and you see in your heart, you feel the gratitude for already having accomplished something. That's how you bring it in. And so you have some really, some great. This is the first time this card has come out. I only have 5 signs left to do, and that is the first time I've seen that one. Ooh, and this one. We'll get to that in a moment. That's fun. Okay, so you have here, this is a glorious time to be alive. I am so grateful. I am grateful for the abundance that is already on its way, right? It's already on its way. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectations. I am so grateful for the abundance that is already on its way. Okay, so you have doubled up here too. So you have some extra bonus cards. Spirit really wants to inspire you to start having fun again. It's been, we're rewriting the story for Leo, right? We're not going to talk about that anymore, that stuff, right? 2022 is over and done, and now we're in 2023. We have the new moon that happened in Aquarius, bringing in this new wave of energy and bringing in the new energetic lunar new year, which is about luck and prosperity. It is about hope and joy. And so key to the situation, though, is the goals. And so the goals are knowing in your heart what it is you want to accomplish. The goal card in this deck really encourages us to make a list of all the things we want to do and then to prioritize them by what is going to take the most time and start there. Because you know how it is, you have the most energy at the beginning of a project or the beginning of this energetic shift. And I got to tell you, between now and into the middle of June is really when you're going to find that you can manifest and accomplish things with ease this year. That is not to say you can't do it throughout the year, but if you really want to get things done, now is the time. Now is really the time. So put the energy in so that when planets start retrograding like crazy in the second half of the year and things slow down, you already have a lot of things going. And so then it's a matter of doing the reviewing and the revising and the slower pace but you're set up for success, right? You're set up for success. And so start now with the things that are most time consuming, because the energy right now is supportive of that. If you wait and you start the most time consuming things when everything's in retrograde at the end of the year, then what's going to happen is then it's going to be even longer to do those things, right? Everything's going to be all this delayed energy coming in. So do things now. So that's number one. In the area of how to transform your situation, you have the companion card of peanut butter, which is fun. Oh my God, you have peanut butter and jelly too. Some other sign had both of those show up. Okay, so peanut butter, it's like you transform the situation by finding who to work with, who to stick to, right? Like it's like finding your little tribe of like that, but it doesn't feel like, it feels like it's kind of a one-on-one. So who are you going to work with that can really help you to accomplish what you're looking to accomplish here in the area of what you've been seeking information? Everybody, all of us, right? We have the renewal energy of the celery dragon and the energy of the coffee dragon, and yes, we've all been dragon tail big time, right? And so now finally the planets are all moving forward. As of right now, what I think we have Cirrus in retrograde, or some little asteroids are, but the planets, they're all moving forward. So the big energy is moving forward. We're being very supported right now. And so whereas you've been seeking the energy to renew some aspect of your life, it's coming in. So that is the good news. I think you've been wondering where the support system is, because we have the potato here in the area of what's draining your energy, or you've been trying to provide support to other people when you have been feeling so drained yourself. Okay? And the struggle has been trying to figure out where you belong. The card of place. The little broccoli dragon. He says, this is where you belong. And I think that there were some things that came up last year that made you question, doubt, wonder, do I still belong here? Is this still what I want? What's a value to me? But here in the center, in that, very much in the now, like you transform the situation by really sticking through this energy of the companion, but it needs to be a companion that's fun, because in the action to take we have jelly, so they're lined up right here together with the goal in the middle, right? And so the peanut butter and jelly dragons, clearly they go together, right? And they make it's collaboration. It's also synergistic, right? They're both great, but you put them together, they're even better, right? And so there's some aspect of your life, but this jelly dragon says childlike. And so this is the energy of the beginner's mind, of seeing things in a new way, of finding the fun again. And so these things are important. However, around the heart space, so this is somebody, you may be like starting on a new relationship, or you have a new person that you're working with on a project or something. And yes, you're supposed to have fun. And yes, you're supposed to be a companion with them, but you need to create some boundaries around the heart space. Or you have boundaries around the heart space. Let me think about that. Hold on. What am I getting here? No, you need boundaries. So this is about not giving away the keys to the kingdom too soon, right? So you start dating somebody, but you don't move them in, right? You're dating. You're having fun. It is about it's not jumping into a major league commitment. If it's a work situation, you want to make sure that, work stays at work, and when you go home, you're at home, and not dragging that in, because there's a need to have some balance. But there's a lot of abundance coming in the area of your resources. We have, again, so that's why I think some of you, this could be a work situation, but it could also be a new partnership. We have the lemon lime dragon, or a new level in a current partnership. I don't want to discount that. You may have been having a little bit of an energetic drag, or maybe you weren't sure you guys were like really there for each other, or you felt a little, I don't know, exhausted and not well supported over the recent months. But now, you get into a relationship, what you get out of it. So take a step back and look and say, am I putting the effort in too? And there were lots of reasons why maybe you were not, right? I'm not saying that, it's hard to give when you don't have it, right? When you don't have the energy, when you don't have the stamina, where you have other things going on. But this is asking you to remember to be a good friend, a good partner, a good, collaborator in order to get it, but also about bringing in the fun. Okay. But this lemon and lime, they go really well together. It's called the card of union. This is in your energy of resource, the area of resources. So this companionship may allow you to have more energy just for other things in your life, because things work so well. It could be a new relationship or a new level in your relationship. It could also be a project at work, that working together on something, your co-collaboration. So maybe, okay, let's say you're an entrepreneur. Let's just use YouTube. Okay. So on YouTube, they're always telling us you can do collaborations, right? And that's because then, I would bring my viewers, and whoever I collaborated with would bring their viewers. And so now we have access to new viewers in a bigger pot, and so that could increase both of our subscribers, right? And so there is that kind of energy around some situation that is going to help you to increase your sense of resources. And so it could be financial, emotional, spiritual, whatever, but there's a collaboration that's going to do it. However, don't go all in, because we have the boundaries here in the heart space, and we also, that came with this, we have the star fruit, which says moderation. And so again, this is, work is at work, Dating is dating. It's not moving in together. So there has to be, you know, a little bit of spacing. Peanut butter and jelly work really great together, but they're each on their own piece of bread, right? And then you bring them together. And so, and you can literally peel it apart if you want to, but I mean, who wants to? Okay, so here, outgoing card. What are you supposed to anchor your energy into? You have the card of luck. There is a rainbow there. So I do want to remind you, and lots of ladybugs. I do remind you, you don't get a rainbow unless there's been a storm. And so the energy is shifting. Luck is coming in. Things are changing. And so again, having gratitude for the abundance that is already on the way, whether or not you can see it. I am grateful for the abundance that is already on the way, because where does that rainbow lead? It leads to a pot of gold, right? You just have to follow it. So the energy is definitely shifting, and it's shifting in a way that is very supportive of you. And I do think it's very helpful having Jupiter in that fellow fire sign. And so this week, though, we start off with a lot of really great energy on Monday morning, especially here Eastern time zone. Well, let me think about this. Like Central Mountain Time Zone, over all the way to England. The morning hours, very productive energy, but at 12:36 p.m. Eastern Time Zone in the U.S., and then the moon moves into Pisces. It does kind of, you're not as quick, but it's great for teamwork. So if you get into the office, even if you're on the West Coast and you get into the office like a couple hours early so you can have that quiet space to knock a bunch of things off, then over the course of the next 2 days, you know, Tuesday and Wednesday into the afternoon hours, you have this nice collaborative energy to work with. It's great for choosing what you want to commit to and working on that goal, that dream, because goals are here in the center. And then there's this creative energy that comes through on Wednesday when that moon moves through Aries. It moves through Aries Wednesday afternoon into Thursday, but that moon is also going to conjunct with Jupiter that's trining your signs. I'm really like a big explosion of creative energy comes flooding in out of nowhere. And Venus is going to move into Pisces, and she's exalted there. And so Venus is a big player for you, Leo, this year. So pay attention to what Venus is doing. She is going to spend only 3 weeks there, but she is laying the groundwork for when Saturn moves in next month to help build structures around the things that she is identifying right now around the area of your dreams and your goals. What do you want to create? And then Saturn will help you do that over the course of the next 2 years. And so lots of great team building, creative energy this week at work. It is a great week to be at work, and the energy is very supportive. So here in that energy of Pisces in the first couple of days, you've got leaping through the air. A plan you made is on track. I am grateful for the abundance that is already on its way. If you're waiting to get something, if you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. Get to work, because we really only have this nice, it's actually a large window if we start now, of about 4.5 to 5 months to really get some stuff done. Do not squander it, and you have gliding through the currents. This means working with the energy. Right? So early in the day, get the mental stuff done, and then schedule your afternoon for the collaborative team working, team building things. When everybody actually you're not as productive in Pisces energy as you are in Aquarian energy. So with a different approach. And also, if you're an Leo rising, Pisces is your 8th house of transformation. And so the information and the ideas that are coming through with that Venus going through there and the moon there right now, right before Venus gets there, really pay attention to what comes in, because those are the transformative ideas in your life. So with a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow with your dreams, and then your dreams can take flight. And so being grateful for the abundance already on its way, but really, really working with the energetic cycle that is happening. And you have here the energy of the Father when the moon is in a fire sign. And fire signs are masculine energy like yours. It's creative, it's passionate, but it's Uranus. And so that is that download, that insight, that, oh my gosh, let's take action now. What are you waiting for? Right? And again, I want to say get to work, but create boundaries. Like don't burn yourself out. right? Don't burn yourself out. This is definitely about being safe. And safe isn't the word I'm looking for. Creating balance in your life. It's about being healthy. It's about being healthy. So Uranus is in Taurus, and on Sunday the 22nd, so actually the day you're probably watching this video, most of them watch them the day they come out, stations direct. And so this week he is just starting to move forward. That is part of this action taking. So him showing up here means to really pay attention to that too. And Taurus is about creating stability, and it's about finances, and it is ruled by Venus. Again, Venus being the big player that she is. Self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, things around finances. Right? And so this need for moderation, because Uranus is like this thunderbolt of lightning, right? This is about pacing yourself. This year, it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint. If you take off on a hot run right now, you're going to be burned out by the time we get to the middle of the year, when all the planets start making the energy difficult. So this is about slow and steady wins the race, and building something along the way in order to get there. So Moon in Taurus over the weekend. Great, sweet date night for Friday night. So for those of you that, I can't encourage that enough, but that energy carries all through the weekend. There's like this nesting energy, this energy of wanting to really take care of each other and be at home, and you know, just kind of slow, steady, comforting energy. And on Sunday, that sun is going to trine with Mars over in Gemini. And again, air feeds fire. And so this is going to be really great for conversations with your family, but I also think it might spark up a little bit more in your excitement and interest in something that you're passionate about, which could be your significant other, which is always fun. Okay, so you have the Elephant of Greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet, and you can overcome any problems. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Right now, you are really in the energetic flow of success if you're willing to work with the energies. And then you have the Humpback Whale, which is the singer, singing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. And so, as we begin this Lunar New Year, and we're in this really nice, fresh, energetic energy, it is really important that we figure out what it is that we want to accomplish, and then align our actions with our goals and our purpose, and move on a very steady, sure path toward them. Okay, so usually from the energy of the elephant, I get this mothering energy, but this one feels like a bull. So it feels very, Taurus though is an earth sign, and that's feminine energy, but I'm getting this bull energy, this I will protect, I will do what I need to do. Intuition is high. Pay attention to what it is that the downloads and the insights you have, especially with Uranus here coming in this week. Looks really interesting. I'm on Facebook every day if you'd like to come over there and join me. If you did not see your new moon video, for you, Leo, they came out a week ago. They came out on, fire signs are on Tuesday. So be sure to check that out. And this Tuesday coming up, I'm doing a bonus reading, and I can't remember what it is. So we'll all just be surprised together. All right, you guys take great care, and I will talk to you soon.